Hey everybody, Trent Negreth here. This is Space Engineers, Competitive Survival, Episode 8. What is going on today? Well, I had an epiphany last night. I was in a bad mood for a good bit. I couldn't figure out why. So I tried to play some more Space Engineers, and I got more and more pissed, and I got realizing it's Space Engineers that's pissing me off. putting me in a foul mood. And it's nothing the game has done per se, it's what the game's not doing. And that is, well, performing. Right now, performances... Well, it's sucking the big fat one. Yesterday's patch... well, it was yesterday's patch. Didn't fix anything that I can see, even though they fixed things. I wasn't having any problems. What it did do was give scripts more of a performance hit. When, you know, Thursday morning before the patch, Tim is working fine, no issues. Auto LCD's working fine, no issues. No issues, no performance hit from either of them. No major noticeable performance hit from either of them. Right now, I am the only one on. Right now, only this station is loaded. And right now, only Tim is running. And yet, I know you guys can't see it, so let me show you. There we go. I'll just move this over. Take a look at that. Watch the sim speeds. Up, up, up. Yeah, 80. On top of the fact that while I first started streaming, the frame rate for my stream was fine. 60 frames a second, 2K, good to go. Progressively, as this competitive survival has been going, my stream frame rate is going. Like, if I could do a graph of frame rate versus time, it would look not good. So I was sitting here going, well, what the hell do I do about it? Well, there's really nothing I can do about it. I mean, I could sit here and bitch and complain all day long about how Keen sucks monkey nuts and can't get their shit together. Which, they don't suck. They're actually working really fucking hard. I get that. It's early access, beta, I get that. But when your weekly patches seem to undo what you're trying to do, you either have no quality control or you don't give a shit. I don't know. I'm ranting, I'm raving, and I'm not doing anything in particularly special right now. I wish I could say I was, but I'm not. So here I am, in Space Engineers, by myself, because nobody else could really play the game without a shit ton of lag, and quite frankly, I'm having issues. Like right now, this is just Tim running. Just Tim. I am not going to even try to pronounce your... we're going to call you Mark, because I cannot pronounce your name for the life of me, and I don't want to butcher it. M-A-R-Q-U... What is that, Spanish? No. Mocador. Oh, maybe. I'll fucking call you Mocha. So Mocha, welcome to the stream! Yeah, something. I'll send it over to the squad in Mexico City. They, they have a tendency to do the things right for them. I won't say it's the right way, but it's good for the community because the community knows what's going on. And it's good for the company because, hey, this is what we're working on. We'll get it done when we get it done. And we'll let you know if we cut something because it wasn't working. In case you don't know who Squad is, for those who are just joining, Squad is the developers for Kerbal Space Program. So here I am, sitting here welding this, going, alright, we're going to get another ship built, and this frame rate's just tanking. So I'm just sitting here going, alright, what do we do next? What do we do about this? And quite frankly, I don't know that there's anything I can do about it. Right now, the performance issue is scripts. I mean, I could kill Tim. But let's face it, who wants to kill their freaking inventory management system? I mean, that shit's so fucking handy, it's stupid. I don't want to kill Tim. There's that performance thing. You can see it. Beyond the choppy frame rate of the game, you guys can see. This is my performance issue. This is what we've been dealing with. Running, slow walk. Auto LCD off. I can kill Tim right now. Boop. Oh, server simulation speed still tanking. Oh, nope, it's catching up. It's stabilizing. So, what'd they break? Something in the API. I turned Tim back on. Boom, look at that. And this is the updated Tim. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah! So I'm sitting here thinking to myself last night, as I'm watching Beardy's stream, listening to Beardy's condescending attitude, going, why am I even putting up with this anymore? Seriously. I don't know. I don't know why I do this. So, here we are, in a station, with shit performance, on what could be, in potential, a great game, with no faith that it's ever going to see it there. What do I do? Well, what do we do? So I'm going to leave it to you guys. What's next? What is next in Trent's adventures? Because, quite frankly, I'm going to shoot something repeatedly if I have to continue with this bullshit. It'll probably be an old Xbox 360 that's still sitting in my gun safe. But what can you do? What to do? I love the game. I love the potential of the game. I am tired, very, very tired of dealing with this shit. I have played this game. I'm not some noob that goes, "Oh, this game sucks." Here. Let's see what we can do about proving that. Space engineers. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, I can't highlight all that. Well, we could just do this. Copy page URL. Take a look. Just click on that. Take a look. I've put in 140 hours over the past 2 weeks into Space Engineers. I have 1,700 hours. 1,731 hours in this game. Not a noob. So what does one do? And then there's YouTube and its bullshit, but we won't even go there yet. So, for those still watching, I'm tired. I'm ranting and raving. Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. It's not keeping my suit. So, I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm tired of being frustrated. I don't know. And I'm missing gold. I have torn through all the ores that I had before I jumped. Oh well. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna go for that unknown signal. I think that's what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to fly my fighter around and go for unknown signals. Unless it's a strong unknown signal. Then I'm going to use my freaking the Reaver. I think that's what I'm going to do. Can't really do much anything else. Fucking performance, the lag, the calculations, the server. Yay! Dog be dreaming. Yay, I landed. Yeah, my fear is the first fight for this competitive survival, we're gonna freaking tank the server. And not because the server sucks, but because the fucking game sucks. Not a clue. Oh well. And then my chat's not working right, my chat window. That's frustrating. And it's mostly YouTube on that point. Oh my god. What are you gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get more fucking coffee. So, I'll be right back. Enjoy the view. I'm back. Coffee. And again, I am sorry for the shit frames, but I swear, it's not me. Da, 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 da. No, go lay down. Go lay down. Where's my phone? I think I left my phone back in my bedroom. Well, shit. Let me float my happy ass back to my station. Yep, I was working on that, and then the performance like tanked when I had the projector up. So, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But I am gonna go grab my phone. I'll be right back. Enjoy that view. Got my phone. Usually I have it out here anyway. So, today's going to be a very boring stream because I'm not going to show you what I'm building. I don't know that I'm going to finish building what I'm building. To be perfectly honest, I'm getting to the point where I'm... What do you do? I mean, I spent, well, as the Steam has shown, 140 hours, more or less, the past 2 weeks. Think about that. $140 hours in the past 2 weeks. And it's been this the entire time. Lag, desync. I mean, all you gotta do is just go through and you'll see it. So what do you do? Fill this whole place full of warheads. Call it a fucking game. Come back when it's released. I'll probably be playing Star Citizen on its full release before I play this game on its full release. I'm cranky. My shoulder's been killing me all week. It's kicking my ass. It's pissing me off. This game's not fucking helping. I'm more or less waiting on shit to refine. There's some stuff I gotta go get, but quite frankly, eh. Christian, no. It is not processed by my video card. At all. It goes through my motherboard, yes, but it does not go through my video card. Zoopy, how's it going? It's not just my frame rate that's pissing me off, man. My stream frame rate sucks, yeah, but that is a symptom of what's going on right now. It's just a symptom of what's going on with the game as a whole. Because if I alt-tab, just alt-tabbing, as to where the game is not the primary focus, you guys get 60 frames a second, no issue. Explain that to me. Game's still running on my computer. Right now. You guys can see it. I am just not focused on it. My frame rate tanks as soon as I focus on it. Which boggles my mind. But whatever. I don't know. My shoulder hurts. I'm pissed. And I'm tired. I slept last night. I slept like a fucking rock last night. I still don't feel like I slept. I went to bed at 8:30 last night. I woke up at 6. But I don't feel like I slept. So, here I am. Running around in circles because that's really all I can do with the current performance. I've restarted the server already. I am the only one in. You guys can see it. I am the only one on the server right now. I could shut off Tim, but we need Tim. And I'm not going through the hassle of trying to set up a sorter system. It's not happening. I don't have the space for it. Oh, yeah, look at that sim speed of 0.6 spike. Fuck it, I must turn auto LCD back on. Yay. Oh yeah! Performance issues. Still. But I got a projector here. What's the projector projecting? You guys want to see it? What I can't build? This is what I was gonna build. Was going to build. Like I said, I don't know that I can get that built. One, it's massive. It's 7,978 blocks. That is about what the base is on the Earth, or on the alien planet. And that's just a ship. That's not counting this station, which I think this station is, shit, like 7,000 itself? 6 or 7,000? Yeah! Going through the frickin' stairs. Yeah! I'm sorry, I can't turn myself up anymore. Well, okay, I can. Give me a second. Rest in peace, headphone users. How's that? Is that any better? It's 3 times this. Jesus. Think about that. It's double. What that ship is double this station. 2 times the station. Almost, yeah. Yeah, it's twice the station. And some. Take a look at that right there. Jump drive. 12. I'm actually curious to see how much of a jump that is. So we're going to hop over to build a fleet real quick. 10-day build. I don't know if the server is going to survive. I'm not sure that I'm going to survive that long in this game. The performance is shit. My patience is running out. This shit's gonna make me go Russian. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a fireball with my coffee. Gross. I did say go back to main menu. I think the game just froze. Excellent. Competitve. App already running. All right, we're there, huh? We are doing this thing. Shut down the Steam Client Bootstrapper altogether. Turn it on. For those of you guys who are sticking with me, you guys kick ass. I'm curious as to what this thing's jump drive capacity is, so we're going to pull up. Build a fleet real quick. We're going to find out. Oh, yeah. Although I did just have an idea of how I can possibly fix my frames here. I can look at my task manager and my performance. And actually see no, it's about even on all cores. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I liked it so much I pasted it over here in my build a fleet. Actually, what it is, I had clang happen with some pistons, and I had to remove them, but I did liked it, so. Yes, that's right. We're building this. As a size comparison, that's the carrier. That's what we're going to be building. Carrier, that. Carrier, that. Look at the size difference. Why would I? No. I'm in freaking creative mode, man. I don't care. Really? That many jump drives, and that's as far as I can reach only? Okay, so what if it's 10 million kilos? 10.5 million. Oh my god, excuse me. I feel like I should be able to jump farther than that. I might make a Thank you, Zoopy. Welcome back, Russia. How are you? Yeah, I feel like I should be able to jump farther than that. What's the jump charge time? That's a curiosity thing. Well, let's do a blind jump test. Oh yeah, and performance here, single player? Fine. Wow. Seven-minute charge? That's not bad. For... There you go. So a 7-minute charge for a 10 million kilo mass. And really, that's not a bad jump distance, I think. I mean, that's just shy of 3,000 kilometers in one jump. It's not bad. But Trent... There's a variant I have of this. This isn't the only one. I do have a TM6-2. Oh, look at the pretty little assailant coming in to say hi. This thing's fucking nimble, though. Take a look at that. Womp. Stops pretty quick, too. And here's where it dies. Except for, since it's known that we have the mods of the turret variety, that is not what it's going to be doing to Beardy and them. Oh, that's getting shut off now. Yep, symmetry is on. Good. Ship this side, it's really hard to see. This isn't actually the setup that I have on the Dash 2, but I'm not going to disclose that. Not until after competitive survival's over. And it'll be over one way or another here real soon. Yeah, it's like half the firepower of the other one, but that's alright. This is gonna be funny regardless. But Trent, you don't have any more hard points for... Where's my door? There it is. Jesus. You know it's bad when... Oh... Yay, another assailant. So, let's do... Oh, I did miss a missile. Missed a couple of them. Oh well. Like it matters. And here it goes. Actually, they should have gone already, but... And that's the idea. This thing's massive, and like I said, this is about half the firepower. Don't worry about how that's the case, just understand that that is. But honestly, I don't know that I'm going to be able to bring that to bear in the series. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Ugh. Yay! So, oh look at that, an unknown signal. And I'm still the only one on. It's awesome. Awe-inspiring. Shit, even Gilgamesh is done playing. He's like, no. I'm done doing that shit. I'm playing... That's the other thing. Terra Team, or Team Terra, only Gilgamesh has been playing. I haven't even heard from freaking Wargren or Antonio. Which, I get it, life happens. But... oh, no, Zoopy, if this thing dies, it won't be because of a lack of activity. I'm not saying that I'm the only one on this server because that's a bad thing. I'm using it to cite an example of how shit the netcode is for this game. You guys can see the server simulation speed there at the top left of my screen and how it's fluctuating right now. And this is just me loaded on the server. I am tired of shit Thursdays. I am tired of shit performance. This game has been out way too long. Yet here we are. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Zoompy. That is the problem. Right now, I don't even have that ship built. Okay? Yet here I am with this performance. I build that ship, that's more blocks, which this game's already bitching about having too many blocks. Bad Gamer, what are we doing today? We're bitching about space engineers and the shit Thursdays. Hell, I'm sick and tired of them breaking their own goddamn game on a constant basis without actually fixing anything. How I'm sick and tired of the performance issues and not being able to actually play it's a half playable game. Go lay down. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. She was nice and sleepy, and then my brother came downstairs. I might help if I put my helmet on. Yeah, look at that server sim speed! So, I'm going to continue to attempt to do this, because I've got nothing else going for me right now. Yeah, that's exactly it. What's the guy to do? If you start welding this ship, oh my god, the performance hit. Look at this. Just updating one block. Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. I understand the benefits to Empyrean. The problem is nobody watches Empyrean. So if I were to play it, it's like I'm starting over. In fact, really, at this point, if I were to drop Space Engineers, as far as my viewership goes, I lose all of you. Because you're not going to sit there and watch me play Path of Exile, which is actually a game I really want to play, or continue playing. The problem is, as a YouTuber, which that may change here soon too, nobody watches Path of Exile, or nobody in my viewership wants to watch Path of Exile. Which is fine, you know. You guys get to pick and choose what you guys want to watch. I don't know. I'm tired of this game's... I'm tired of this game, really. I mean, I am not the fanboy Beardy is. I do have a limit to my patience. And quite frankly, I've put more into this game than my patience would normally allow. The fact that I've put, you know, nearly 1,800 hours into it, in and of itself, with all the issues, Path of Exile, it's like Diablo, but better. Significantly better. Don't get me wrong, there's something, you know, stupid fun about Diablo. Hey, I would go back to KSP before I start trying to stream Empyrean. One, I really enjoy KSP. Two, it's fucking playable. Just saying. Like, right now, why is that not welding? I've got the steel plates. I don't think it ever will, Zoopy. If I'm being perfectly honest, in my opinion, I think Keen has demonstrated they have a vision. I don't think they have the capability. Well, Bad Gamer, if you really want a breakdown of how I'm streaming right now, I would much prefer to actually go through that mess than doing what I'm doing right now. So I'll tell you what, let me park this thing, and we will do a crash course on streaming. How's that? That sounds a lot more entertaining right now than dealing with this performance hit. At least more entertaining for me. Oh, so when I said that ship was missing half its firepower, but I'm not going to tell you how I did it. If you look at the station's gun turrets right now, you can kind of see how I did it. Alright, so Let's get myself inside so I don't suffocate. Well, I've got nothing on me that's, you know, worth a damn. Yeah! No, Keen has demonstrated they have a good vision, and this game has a lot of potential. And I as much as I'm bitching, I love the game. I'm just sick and tired of certain aspects of the game and its development that I'm getting sick and tired of it. So, we're going to make a quick change here. We're going to go to Scene Collection, Untitled. So you guys are going to lose all this fun stuff here. But we're going to go to Screen Capture. Look at that! So here we go. This is what I've got going on for the stream. You got OBS right here. Right? This is on my second monitor. So on my first monitor, I've got Space Engineers. This is my 2K monitor. And then on my 1080p monitor off to... See? Game monitor. Secondary monitor. Boom. Okay? Yeah, Streamception, man. So, on my streaming monitor, or on my secondary monitor here, I've got OBS. This is the program I'm using is Open Broadcast Software. And then, you know, I've got... Let me move this over here. We've got YouTube, right? This is how I can read chat. Right here. Right? I've got my title, my description, some other stuff you guys don't need. Music. Right? You guys don't need to see all that. And then a news article I was reading about science. Because, you know. So, there's all that fun stuff. Right? This is what you guys don't see behind the scenes. Okay? It's real simple. The OBS, that's what makes this fun. So, this is actually the messy version of what I was using up until like last week. Under here, I've got Scene Collections now, Space Engineers, Kerbal Space Program. If I click on Space Engineers only, stream starting soon, which is this. Be right back. Right. The technical difficulty screen. And, a new one that, you know, just shows the splash screen of whatever series I'm working on, that I've been using recently to end my stream on. So that's how that's set up. So we're gonna, let's make a scene for a game. I mean, any game, it really doesn't matter. We're gonna, new one. Name of the scene, show the stream. Okay? Well, show the stream, as you can see, doesn't do shit, right? And I really can't show the thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to right-click on show the stream. And I'm going to go to... sources, add, and so what I would do is once I get there, you know, show the stream, I'm going to right click, I'm going to go right over here, add a scene, and I'm going to say media source or video capture device. Okay, game capture, display capture. Right now the screen capture is display capture. Right? Yeah. If you're looking to just Bad Gamer just record, you have the option of OBS here, which does record, or Well, that's weird. It doesn't like the fact that I pulled that up. Check out Action. Yeah, it really doesn't like that. So either OBS or Action. Either or. Action is what I was using for my beginning series. Back when I was actually doing video recording. It is what it is. So yeah. But I use OBS, and OBS has been great for me. I mean, it really has. I actually like it. I can do whatever I want with it. Like if I go to my Be Right Back scene, you hear me. Really, the only scene you guys can hear me in is the Space Engineer screen. Be Right Back. Technical difficulties you can hear. End stream. Stream starting soon. Hey, bad gamer, don't worry about it. I started out really shitty too, but I started out in StarMade. Very, very blocky looking ships, and then I started seeing how other people were building their ships, and so I started emulating that, and then I developed my own build style. And, yeah. Yeah, go check out my Build-A-Fleet. The reason why I did the Build-A-Fleet series, all three of them, was to show people how I build. Now I can build a ship pretty quick. This ship took me a few days, but for the most part I can build a ship in like 3 hours. A decent looking one, if I have inspiration to do so. You know, but that's just because I've cranked them out so many times. I don't know. So yeah, Bitfighter, this is our newest project. I'm getting tired of the performance. I don't want to sit there and dick with it, but you can go for it. I don't know that I'm going to be able to continue streaming this, honestly. I'd love to be able to continue streaming the competitive survival. It's called a reformat, and mine's probably due like by a year or so. But dog is playing. It's Friday. What? That's a puppy for you. Performance issues! If I stand completely still, you never notice. No. My younger brother's down here, and I was going to have him take my dog out, but apparently he's already beat me to the punch, and he's taken the dog out already. I don't know, Bad Gamer. If I do stream anything, it'll probably be a Kerbal Space Program this afternoon, because, like I said, I'm getting tired of this performance, and with Beardy and Josh and all that on there, it's going to be a not fun stream. But then again, we'll see. I will be streaming this afternoon, though, because that's been my norm. Every Friday afternoon, I've been streaming at 8 GMT. So I'm going to continue that trend, I think. Zeron, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Today's stream, we're bitching about space engineers. I'm going to check my GPS real quick, guys. Okay. No, go lay down. I'm not playing, dog. I'm busy. Zeron! Ask your question. Ask away. Where was I in the Army? Or was I in the Army? Oh, this dog is excellent, Bad Gamer. This is a great dog. She's, whew. No, she's good. Where was I in the was I in the Army? Yes. Yes, I was active Army. You know, the only branch that matters. Actually, the Crown Eaters are pretty good, too. And then you got the Chair Force. Yep. Crown Eaters, Chair Force, and Army. Why do you ask? Is it that obvious? Oh my god, that Trent Athol, he's such a freaking tool. What? Now, Zeron, now you're talking gibberish, man. Was I a sergeant in the Army? Are you drunk? Are you stoned? Or what's going on? Because you're making no sense, man. Is it just me, or is that ship getting farther and farther away? Bad Gamer, I could, but the problem is this is a competitive survival. It's not just me on this server, and it's an event. I'm not bored. I'm tired of the performance. Believe me, Bad Gamer, I am not bored. There's a lot for me to do. Oh my God, is there a lot for me to do? The problem is just looking around, I'm getting a sim speed tank because this game can't handle what we're trying to do to it. It's the game. Oh, I know who Combat Veteran is, but Alpha in the pack isn't, or Alpha in the or the pack doesn't make sense. That has no bearing on any rank. You have. Okay. Now it's starting to make sense. See, you need to elaborate, not leave it hanging. Yes, there are different ranks of sergeant. There's also different personality types. There's the leader, and then there's the follower. That's just how it goes. That's with anything. It doesn't matter what kind of rank you are at that point. That's just an example of personality types. So, Combat Veteran's right, but he's also a snarky asshat like the rest of us, so it is what it is. No, you say Combat Veteran, I know who you're talking about. The guy's fucking hilarious. Elaborate! Don't be afraid to talk. Have a conversation. Yep. No, there are different personalities. I've watched that video, the different types of people in the Army. What was I? I was the asshat. I was that guy. I'm sorry to say it. I was not the best of soldiers, if I'm being perfectly honest with myself and the world. I wasn't the best. I was better than some, but I wasn't the best. I didn't go AWOL and get myself injured by a jet ski, but I wasn't the best. I questioned authority a lot. I had problems with authority. Hell yeah, bad gamer. OBS is good. And you can do live streams with it. Also, really good. Obviously, I'm doing a live stream right now. It works. You know. Right now, the game is like killing my aspirations to continue doing this at all, but well, the game and YouTube. On that note, I am getting really sick of YouTube and its shit. You know that little bar you guys are seeing right there in the chat window? Not my fault. Nothing has changed other than I turned my computer on this morning, like I do every morning. Now I have this window issue with YouTube's fucking thing. Tomorrow it'll be fixed. Or it won't be. I don't know. But nothing has changed on my end. What is an Article 15? It is a form of UCMJ. Instead of getting a court-martial, it's an in-house type of punishment. Usually it can bad gamer. That's because they set it up wrong. An Article 15 Xeron is a form of non-judicial punishment in the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Let's say, I'm going to use myself as a prime example because this happened. Messed up shoulder, problems with authority, very opinionated, and don't give a fuck anymore. Your NCO comes to you and says you're going to go to armor school. Well, okay. One, no, I'm communications. Okay? I handle radios, I deal with that. You're not going to send me to armor school and go lift heavy-ass weapons when I shouldn't be lifting more than a milk jug. Okay? So I don't go. I skip it. Right? Well, guess what? I got an Article 15. And Article 15 is... Well, at that time, I got demoted by a rank. And then I got docked pay. It is what it is. I did that. That was my punishment. And deserved. I was given an order. I failed to obey that order. I don't question it. I question the logic behind it. Let's send the broke-ass gimp to the frickin' armor school. The guy who's not supposed to lift more than a fucking milk jug to go lift fucking 50 cals, Bravo 240s, saws. Really? Really? Okay, I don't claim to be the brightest tool in the frickin' shed, but really? Yes, I know I intentionally fucked that up. It's supposed to be the brightest light bulb in the box. That's the idea. Sharpest tool in the shed. That's the idea. I get the fucking saying. I'm making my own to exemplify the point. Oh, fair or not, that was the order. Now, mind you, this is at the same time I'm trying to get orders to go to a new unit called WTU, the Warrior Transition Unit, or Wounded Warrior Unit. Basically, it's the unit where all the broke people go before they either get surgeries and or out. I was waiting on my orders to go there when they were trying to send me to armor school. The unit was coming back from deployment. They were holding my orders for the unit to come back to deployment. They wanted me to go to armor school so I can actually help with that. The problem is, there were at least 16 other candidates to go to armor school. Why pick the guy who can't lift? Why? Because I was the least liked. I don't know. Who cares? That was 10 years ago. I really don't care. So, yeah, that's an example of an Article 15. Bad gamer, this is a 3 versus 3 versus 3, except for 2 of the people on one team don't show up at all. Gilgamesh has been on his own for God knows how long now. And Beardy D, Adam, and Josh, well, Beardy D and Adam haven't been on. Adam periodically, but Beardy hasn't for the past week. Josh is the only one that's making any sort of progress on their team. And then there's my team, which has got Bitfighter, Nova, and myself, and we are the most active team and the farthest team in progression. Kind of makes it a one-sided fight. But yes, the idea is supposed to be, you know, we go to town like that. Build ships, go duke it out. Right now, I know, Josh has been very busy. At least he's been on a lot. For all I know, he could be sitting there mining and, you know, filling up large cargo containers and sending them my way, and the server deletes them. But I don't know. But that's it. I mean, without the participation of everybody else, there's no 3 versus 3 versus 3. And without the server performance being up to snuff, nobody wants to fucking play. I barely want to fucking play. If you can't do anything, what's the point? If you're not having fun, what's the point? With the server performance being what it is, what's the point? So, I don't know how long this competitive survival is going to go. I might let Josh just paste in his ship, and I'm going to paste in my big ship, and we're going to duke it out. I think that might be the case. Since, okay, what it'll be is the participating teams. Xeron, again, you're making no sense. There's a video of AFA. Oh, Air Force Academy cadets. Okay. Spell your shit out. Okay? Bad gamer, rock on. And that's the Air Force. If I were to sit here in the Army, at any point in the Army, and try to yell at a general, oh my God. The punishment that would ensue from that is beyond anything. And Air Force cadets, Air Force Academy cadets, that's like the weakest of weakest. My basic training was more than any Army basic training nowadays, and it's sure as hell twice to 3 times as much as any Air Force Academy cadet has to see current. But if I were to compare my basic training to that of the Vietnam era's basic training, mine was a fucking cakewalk. So, I mean, it's the way of the military nowadays. But for any Air Force fucker to say that they have a harder basic training than the Marines or Army, that their basic training is the hardest, they're full of shit. Just straight up full of shit. The Air Force is easy mode. I'll put it this way. I was stationed in Korea. Army post in Korea. We had an Air Force attachment on that same post. In the same barracks. We get paid normal. They get inadequate living allowance. They get paid more for being in the same barracks we are. The fuck? Air Force is easy mode. Yep. So yeah, no, last night I'm sitting here watching Beardy's stream. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting more and more pissed. Getting, you know, pretty foul mood. And somebody typed that up, and I'm sitting here going, you know what, I think I'm just going to jump ship. So, yesterday's patch didn't do anything for the game. I won't say that it did better. I won't say that it did worse. They made scripts more of a performance hit on the game while rectifying other performance. So it's about the same, really, regardless. So yesterday's patch did nothing for the game. Awesome. Well done. You didn't break anything, but you didn't fix anything either. What's the point? They're still touting another major update, which is going to break everything. Again. So, Keen. I'm losing my patience. I've lost my patience, I guess, is the thing. I'm at the point now where I just kind of want to build this ship, get it done, right? I'm going to go find Josh, or we're going to designate a location to meet up, and between him and Nova and whoever else participates, we're just going to duke it out. And we'll stream it to the best of my ability unless the game crashes, at which point, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I don't suspect Beardy and Adam are going to participate in that because, quite frankly, Beardy hasn't been on all week. So, I think he's done. Why do they keep breaking stuff? Because it's Keen Software House. They don't know how to do what they're doing. Like I said, they have the vision. I don't know that they have the... Oh, Bad Gamer. I'm an idiot. I'll put it this way. Bad Gamer, and I think this is because you're just joining the streams. I do not do this for money. I am doing this as a hobby. This is something fun for me to do on a daily basis. Really, the only difference between what I'm doing right now and 6 months ago is I'm hitting a live button. So really, I'd be playing this game regardless. I would be doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Actually, I'd probably be working on the ship, but I don't want you guys seeing certain aspects of the ship. Why? Because I know that Josh or Adam or Beardy can be watching, and this is competitive survival. There are certain secrets in this ship that I don't want them seeing. Sorry. So this is making for a boring stream. Yesterday, I was actually hoping to find Adam, or Josh, excuse me, and was hoping to stick a couple rail bolts up his ass, but I couldn't find him. I have a sneaking suspicion that he's not around the planet, like I'm not around the planet. See, if Josh is any sort of intelligent, and I know he is, he's actually a very intelligent player. He's a very experienced player, very good at survival. We started out on each individual planet. I started out there. I came up, I acquired this station, I rectified it to make it livable, and then I put a pair of jump drives in it and made it not around the planet anymore. Now it's almost impossible to find. Well, that's just because I'm ugly looking, dude. You know, I got that clown face thing going. You know, I'm unapologetically myself. I've actually scared some pretty cool people away because of disagreements in beliefs and or whatever, but that's on them. I've already explained to them I am going to be the way I am. If I offend you, I'd apologize, but that implies I care. You know, I lost a few video viewers, I lost a few subscribers. I don't care. I lose them, I gain them as I go. I'm about to ditch YouTube. But it is what it is. Where would I go after YouTube? Twitch! Because that's actually more for live streaming than YouTube is. It is what it is, though. I like cheese. So, at the same time, I am trying to keep this stream, as crappy as the performance has been, as much as I'm not doing absolutely anything right now, I'm trying to make it entertaining by talking to you guys, answering questions. How is my day today? I'm out of coffee. Which is fine, that was my second mug today, so. Life is good. Do I have anybody? No. So. I'll talk about anything. I don't care. We've gotten into fights before. We've talked about stuff before. I am a gaming channel more than I am a Space Engineers channel. I've just been playing Space Engineers a lot recently because I do have a YouTube partner who this is all he does. Which is good for him. He's actually going to invest more time into this, Space Engineers specifically, which is good for him. Really. Beardy D, good for you. Awesome. I can't follow you down that path. I don't have the patience for this game and its development cycle. So what's going to happen is I'm going to probably finish up this competitive survival one way or another. I am having fun doing it, minus the performance issues. And, yeah. Whee! But until then, I mean, I don't know what to do after, you know? Might take a vacation. Xeron, make me one too. Actually, I'm gonna have some of that for lunch, I think. Grilled cheese sounds really good. Get some tomato soup with rice in it. Oh yeah. I know what I'm having for lunch. Oh, the tasty. So, anyhow, no, bad. Like a guide to set up OBS? Search YouTube, man. As far as, like, what you're going to be doing, recording videos and all that, yeah, just search YouTube. I'm sure there's lots of people that have gone through and explained it. You know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to give you guys some better frames. By alt-tabbing, as soon as I alt-tab, 60 frames a second. So, anyhow, back to Bad Gamer and your original. It's not boring, it's funny. I am the way I am. Back when I first started, I was a little reserved and, you know, kind of shelled up, like, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not. Oh, I want viewers, I don't want to offend people. No, I don't care. I really don't care. We were playing a group survival, season 1. There was an episode in it. One of the guys came in. It's like Minecraft dude, X underscore number crap weird shit. Alright. And he came in, and I really didn't see his initial thing. But I did read, I've got more subscribers than you. And it was one of those, I had to say something. Normally, like I said, I don't give a shit, but I had to say something. My response was, I don't care. Good for you. If that offends you, guess what? I don't care. I really don't. It was then I decided, truly, like, you know, internalized what I was touting at the time, that I don't care. I'll piss people off. I'll say what I'm going to say. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Which was true. I had like 23 subscribers at the time. The dude had like 60. I looked it up. He had like 60. It's like, whatever, dude. Congrats. I just started. Moving on in life. You know, now I've got like 208. Which is awesome. That's 208 people that care more than I do. You know, you guys got me. I am curious. It's like 208, 209. Yeah, 208. That's 208 people who care more than I do about a hobby. I make no money doing this. Now, if I do go over to Twitch, then that might change, depending. I'll look it up, but it might not. But I'm seriously considering going to Twitch because, let's face it, if you are watching any of my streams, for the love of God, turn an ad block on. Do not support YouTube and its bullshit. If you have a certain amount of subscribers and ad revenue and monetization and all that crap, YouTube will push your videos forward on the list. If you're like me and you don't care, they're going to hide you. You don't make them any money. They're not going to support you at all. They're going to push the monetization first. So guys like me, who enjoy the pats on the back, which is all a subscription is, or like is, but don't want to make any of the money, no pats on the back. None of this. Yeah, that was me trying to pat myself on the back with my shoulder. This arm, this is as high as it reaches. That's it. I'm not making this shit up. That's it. So, pat on the back, right? But, what do you do? Bad gamer, that's just it, you know? So, it's one of those, I do have a Twitch account. It is set up because I was using Restream.io and broadcasting both to Twitch and YouTube. But, YouTube don't like that. So they throttle Restream. So you're either going to stream to us directly or you're not going to stream at all type thing. So YouTube was only getting like 23 frames a second, whereas Twitch was getting the full 60. Which is bullshit. This is another reason why I don't like YouTube. They're getting very, fuck you. So, it's one of those things, I'm more inclined to go to Twitch, where I can be myself more so, because, yeah, reasons. It's just, I don't know. What are you going to do? The more and more I think about it, the more and more I want to drop this game and I want to pick up Twitch at the same time. We'll play Path of Exile or something. I don't know. This afternoon, have I got Tom Clancy 6? Any game in which I can build would be a good replacement. This is true. I would love to have King get it together, but I don't know. I don't know, honestly. If you look at their history, the performance itself really hasn't gotten much better. I mean, it has. I mean, when I first started playing, it was unplayable multiplayer. It's halfway playable now. So there's minor improvement there. But really, Space Engineer suit skins, I get it. That developer that did that may not be good at netcode or whatever dedicated server shit, but I mean, it's like there's a guy behind the scenes, like a Wizard of Oz style, that's flipping a whole bunch of switches, not knowing exactly what they do. Here, let's fix this now. Oh, we got to shut this off in the process, and you know, one switch will light up 3 different things, but at random. What?
Is there anything you need from the kitchen before I start sweating?
No, I'm live streaming. Sorry, that's my younger brother there, and he's gonna ask me stupid questions while I'm live streaming. What was I saying? Oh yeah, random stupid shit about Keen's development process. This has been a rant by Trent McGrath, brought to you by Clean My Fucking Glasses, because the dog slobbered all over them, and it's driving me nuts. No, go lay down. Why is it anytime anybody else takes the dog out, the dog acts like she needs to go out like an hour later? I take the dog out. She's good for 4 hours. That's because I scare the shit out of the dog. Potty joke. Oh. And if you guys think I'm an asshole to just my viewers, no, I'm an asshole to everybody. Even my own damn kid. What do we got? Luna Blackrose is on her way over. In case you guys are wondering, that's my fucking sister. Alright? I grew up with the girl. She's awesome. Not my wife, not my girlfriend, my freaking sister. My best friend, one of my best friends in life. Okay? Yeah. Development for Keen goes back and forth. There are days, like a Thursday, where they get everything lined up just right and the game runs flawlessly. Even on a dedicated server, just like everything runs great. And then there are days, like yesterday, where they patch one thing and it works, but they don't, or they shift numbers around. Performance itself, after yesterday's patch, is about the same as it's been before yesterday's patch. That's a good question, Zoopy. Let's go find out, shall we? Excellent. If the game doesn't freeze trying to leave this place, there we go. Pepperoni sounds really good. So, I'm not bored with Space Engineers, like I said. I'm tired of this shit. Up. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. I'm just tired of the development cycle. I'm tired of them fixing and then breaking things, and then fixing and then breaking things, and then fixing and then breaking things. All right, bad gamer. So I mean, this is a problem that I'm losing my patience for. I don't know. I just and not knowing where the game's going, what people are thinking about as far as the game, it's really starting to make me wonder if they even have a development roadmap at this point. You know, but they're not going to tell us because that's their policy. They don't talk to the community anymore. We're just going to work on the game and fuck it. You know what I mean? Their patch notes are half-ass. Where the fuck am I? I'm on one of my ships, but which one? Oh! I was testing that ship out. No, because tanks are freaking useless. I don't build tanks. Why build a tank when you can build a flying ship that can destroy tanks? Nothing exploded yet. Sim speed's holding. This is what our plans are. This is what we plan on developing. These are our goals. These are what we're considering adding to the game and what we're, you know, what we're not even looking at. You know, none of these are promises, these are just ideas. That's all I have to say. but they won't even do that. You know, we got a glimpse at a couple blocks. You know, the hydrogen engine, not the hydrogen thruster, but the hydrogen engine generator. So are big ships that can fly, Xeron. Tanks suck. So, I mean, yeah, we got a glimpse at the windmills and the hydrogen generators. And now, all of a sudden, people are like, oh, we get a survival revamp coming here soon. No. Merrick said he wanted to do, or he was pushing for, a better way to, you know, for survival. You know, micro-assembler. But Merrick's no longer directly in charge of space engineers. He gave that up to another lead programmer. He's... How do we put this? We'll put this in military rank. He is the command sergeant major. He oversees multiple companies at this point. We've got King Software House Space Engineers, King Software House Medieval Engineers, and Good AI. Okay, so we have 3 companies right there. Companies. It's all the same company, but company, military rank. Okay? They're all the same battalion. Alright. The Sergeant Major for Company A, we'll say Space Engineers, is in charge of running that. The Command Sergeant Major for Company B is Medieval Engineers. They're in charge of that. While Company A and Company B work together, they don't always interact together on a daily basis. Okay? And the Command Sergeant Major, while he dictates orders on the battalion level for what he wants to see as a battalion goal, he doesn't micromanage everything that happens in the company to achieve said goal. So, while Merrick is in charge, he's not really. So he said on one of his blogs he wants to see a new survival, or, you know, revamped survival, and what he's looking forward into that. But there's no authority behind it, so to speak, if it doesn't work. He's not there to say it's going to work and make it work anymore. Which is why, you know, he doesn't say much about space engineers. A lot of it's been good AI. Space engineers, they don't say shit. That's their I hit the open button again. I'm going to update it yet again. So, the developers for Space Engineers, they have their own little internal roadmap of what they got to work on and when. Okay? They're not going to share it with us because that's their new policy. They don't... Why? I am totally botching this right now. And then the pistons are going to drop, because that's what the close button does. I have to open twice, remind me. So, we're stuck with a game that either works or it doesn't, or it half works and it half doesn't. Like right now, single player is running smoothly. I mean, full frames, you guys are getting 30 frames a second, which is better than the 25 frames a second you guys were getting earlier. 55 frames a second right there. Boom. Yeah, we're doing great. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm losing my patience over it. A solo survival for me is no longer fun. The competitive survival is fun, but we're running into so many issues it's not fun. So I'm coming to the conclusion that this game is just no longer any fun. Or ceasing to be fun. You know, and there are developers who are very open with what they're doing. Cloud Emporium Games and Squad. They're very open with how they're developing and what they're developing. But that could bite them in the ass too. Like, you know, Star Citizen has been developing for an insane amount of time. I'm still looking forward to it, but honestly, Jesus, is it ever coming out? The same could be asked for Space Engineers. Are you actually going to fix your game? Is my suffering on a dedicated server going to end anytime soon? We'll see. No, Zero, that's a different thing altogether. See, I'm streaming to 60 frames a second. Most people, there are some, most people, the average person, cannot tell the difference between 32 frames a second and 60. The eyes do see it about 60 frames a second, but at 30 frames a second, that's still a significant amount enough to tell the story. Most movies are at 32 frames a second. So, yeah. And we're back to walking in soup. Yay! The space soup. So that's where I am. You know, I that's where I'm standing. I'm thinking Path of Exile and Kerbal Space Program for a while. Because, yeah. As much as I love Space Engineers, my patience, I don't know that can handle it. So, competitive survival, we are going to duke it out. That will be a thing. We are going to continue with this until it's concluded. I might bitch halfway through the thing, but we're going to go through it until we're concluded. After that, I'll probably shut down my server, cancel my server subscription, and uninstall the game for a while. And just play some random other games for a while. But, yeah. You know what? Do you guys want to see a little bit of Path of Exile? For those who don't know what that game is like, or Kerbal Space Program, I could go to Kerbal Space Program. Although, I do have company coming over here in about... When did she send that? 30 minutes? I'll take it. I'm actually, like I said, my lunch is gonna actually, it's not gonna be paid. I tried to get to the mute button faster than that. I apologize. Holy crap. No, I don't mind pepperoni on it. Dude, I'm like probably one of the least picky eaters. So long as it's not the vegan omelet for MREs, we're good. Blech. You're not a big fan of Path of Exile? What's wrong? What's wrong with Path of Exile, huh? Huh? Are you biased towards necromancers? Or against necromancers? I love my necromancer, man. I love that game. I don't know, but I'm over Space Engineers. Beardy can fanboy out, and he could be all the greatest proponent of it. I think that it's in development hell, and I have no hope for it. I've been wrong. It happens a lot. But my patience for this is expired. We will conclude competitive survival. Don't get me wrong, I am going to finish it, but just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care much for Ark anymore. I played a lot of it back when it was, you know, being developed. But, quite frankly, the fact that between the main game and all the expansions, it takes up 180 gigs on my hard drive, that alone is making me want to uninstall it immediately. Yes and no. It's got one of the most robust character development systems, like leveling systems, that I've ever seen in an RPG in any way, shape, or form. But as far as like customizing the looks of your character, Oh, it's bad. Here, just for you. PC, games, Steam apps, common, Arc, properties. Come back over here. Scene collection. Titled. $130 gigs. My bad. Look at that. That's fucking stupid. Compress your shit. So yeah, no, I'm over Ark as much as I'm over most games I've played in the past. So no, Ark will not be a thing. Screw it. Let's hit cryo. For those interested in Path of Exile character creation system, give me a second. I will show you what it looks like. I don't know that I'm going to play it on stream because, like I said, or as Zoompy said, he's not really interested in it. But we got to do something for you guys. 7 Days to Die. I will check out that 7 Days to Die. It's been on my, So this is a character creation system. You pick your league, right? Wargrin, how are you? Right, so you pick your character, right? Which is great. I picked the witch. Right? And then when I said by character customization, check this out. That is not it. Give me 1 second. This is the tree for each character. This is your talent tree, your passives, as it were. Okay? The witch starts here. You pick your path. As you level, you get certain points. You can go through and select all this shit, and do all this. And as you level up, you get to add things like, you know, jewel sockets and minions and all that crap for the witch. You know, Ranger starts over here, the Assassin guy starts here, I think the Templar's here, the Barbarian's here, the Duelist is here, the Scion starts here. But I can go at any point anywhere in the tree with any class. So, very robust talent tree. So, character creation, that's the thing. So I can't really explain what it looks like other than it plays like Diablo, just better. Very much better. Wargrin, I'm doing alright. I'm getting fed up with Space Engineers, though. I'm about done with it. I'm about done over with it. We're going to finish the competitive survival, and then that's going to be about it for me, I think. I'll uninstall the game after competitive survival. At least until it's released. I'm jumping ship, man. I was sitting here watching Beardy stream, and I was just getting more and more frustrated, and more agitated, and more in a bad mood, and quite frankly, it doesn't seem to be my thing. Well, okay, the game itself is a blast. When it fucking works. I'm tired of its development cycle. Or lack of. There's been no progress in the past 2 months. No, hey, we're working on this. This is exactly what we're working on. So, I think I'm going to do Path of Exile and Kerbal Space Program. I might alternate between the two. Like, Mondays will be Path of Exile, Kerbal will be on Tuesdays or something. I don't know. I might have to sit down and think about it, and, you know, maybe talk it over with Luna and see what she thinks, because you know. Yay! Back to soup. Oh, hey, yeah, I'm totally on the wrong fucking... There we go. I was like, why is my rubber band powered jackpack going? So... as far as what we're doing in Space Engineers Competitive Survival, we're bitching about the fucking game. Because, fucking game. This has been a rant brought to you by Trent DeGraff. Yes, Trent DeGraff, the same asshole you're watching right now. Ah! What? What do you want? Hmm? Yes. You are loved. You are not a lap dog anymore, though. You are too big to be a lap dog. Bad gamer, you missed absolutely nothing because we are doing absolutely nothing. I just need a bigger lap. I know. And really, the only reason why I'm still playing this, and why I stopped playing Empyrean, Empyrean seemed to be almost too easy. But then again, I don't know. Sure, bad gamer, give it to me. But give it to me soon, because I'm about to end my stream. I'm not going to subject you guys anymore to this. I'm going to lose subscribers doing this. Honestly, I'm going to lose all my subscribers anyway. Like I said, I'm this close to moving to Twitch. Check out Action. Marilla's Action. Here. Well, real quick, bad gamer, check that place out. This is what I use when I'm doing just recording. Not when I'm live streaming, but when I'm just recording. For live stream, OBS. For video and audio recording, check out Marilla's Action. No, Marilla's Action is not a he, it's a program. Oh my god, somebody else is on. Oh my god. I guess performance is going to take another hit. Oh. So. Yeah. I keep on doing that. That's not the way to go down till they get there. Oh my god, Wargren's connected too! Oh my god! There's participants! Fuck it. So, here I am in my cryo, about to say, bid you adieu. We're gone. We're gonna take off for the day. I might be streaming this afternoon. It might be Kerbal Space Program. It might be this. I don't know. We'll see. But I've been Trent DeGreth. This has been a rant brought to you by Trent DeGreth. Catch me on YouTube. So yeah, no, if you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe. If you don't, hit unsubscribe, hit dislike. I don't care. I really don't. I'm about to ditch YouTube anyway. Quite frankly, I'm of the mind where fuck it all. But join me this afternoon for something. Don't know yet. And yeah. Take it easy.